Right now, a conservative law firm is challenging Wisconsin's ban on conversion therapy. Why they say the ban infringes on First Amendment rights.
Plus, the Madison School District is expanding its 4K program, the changes your child will see starting next year.
We've got you covered. This is 27 News at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Brandon Taylor.
And I'm Caroline Dade. Right now, the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, or WIL, is challenging Wisconsin's ban on conversion therapy.
23 states and Washington, D.C. currently ban licensed healthcare providers from performing conversion therapy on minors. Those are the states shaded in red. The 4 states shaded in orange have restrictions, but not full bans.
Colorado is one of the states that bans conversion therapy, but in March, justices on the U.S. Supreme Court said that law raises free speech concerns.
Now, a law firm says Wisconsin's ban has similar issues. Ryan Lynch has you covered on the argument and how LGBTQ advocates are reacting.
The law firm taking on this case argues it's not about conversion therapy, but freedom of speech. While LGBTQ+ advocates stress the detrimental impact of conversion therapy and claim the lawsuit is trying to establish the possibility of the practice. First Amendment expert Kathleen Bartson-Culver says this case reflects a national trend, reframing religious liberty and LGBTQ+ litigation as free expression issues.
We don't want the state of Wisconsin establishing that a Christian approach on LGBTQ issues is the approach. That would be an establishment of religion. Yet these Christian counselors are saying that their free exercise should allow them to practice in the way that they want to practice.
That latter argument is the foundation of the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty's case.
Government shouldn't be deciding which viewpoints are acceptable to express in therapy sessions by a counselor to clients who are voluntarily seeking out their help.
Research from the American Psychological Association shows conversion therapy is associated with depression, anxiety, and suicidal behavior.
Conversion therapy practices really impacts an entire family unit, and it takes years and possibly more than that to try and get through those challenges.
As the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty moves forward with this lawsuit, LGBTQ+ groups say they're pushing for a law, not just a rule, making conversion therapy illegal.
All right, Ryan Lynch in the newsroom for us tonight. Right now, Wisconsin is seeing critical fire danger. The windy weather and lack of rain recently have increased the fire risk. Burn permits have been suspended for most of Wisconsin. The dark gray on your screen, according to the DNR, additional suspensions are possible.
Well, an absolutely gorgeous day across southern Wisconsin today. Barely a cloud in the sky so far, though. You can see a few of those light clouds scooting in over the far western and northwestern reaches of the state. Right now, though, temperatures virtually perfect. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s, 71 Baraboo, Monroe, the same story. Janesville right around 70. Watertown right around 69 degrees. And no matter how you cut it, temperatures once again are significantly warmer across the southern half of the state. Seeing temperatures anywhere between 5 and 10 degrees warmer right now than we were yesterday at the same time. Looking downtown towards downtown from our tower camera. Beautiful shot. The sun is shining. And yes, winds are relatively calm today with temperatures near the 70-degree mark in Madison. I'll let you know how long the pleasant weather will last. We'll talk chances of rainfall and even a more active forecast with threats of severe weather in the near future. That's coming up.
All right, Kim, thank you. It has been 1 week since hackers stole data from the education platform Canvas. They got usernames, email addresses, enrollment information, and messages. The company says it received digital proof this week that the data has been deleted and customers won't be extorted. But new at 5, Wisconsin's Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection is urging people to secure their data in response to the hack. The agency says you should protect your accounts, secure your identity, and prevent future scams. So let's walk through how you can do that. After a cyber attack like this, state consumer officials recommend changing your passwords. Every site with the same password you used for the one with the breach should be changed. Repeated passwords make it easier for hackers to get into more of your accounts. You can also use multi-factor authentication to keep your data even more secure. Well, now let's talk about securing your identity. Start by freezing your credit report. Placing a freeze is free and gives you more control over the report. Parents, you can do this for your kids too. Next, get free fraud alerts on your report. Those will flag if you're the victim of fraud or identity theft. Over the next few weeks, be vigilant, checking on your credit and online accounts to catch any warning signs of fraud early. Now, these large-scale cyber attacks are often followed by scams. People take advantage of confusion by impersonating a legitimate organization, like the company that was breached, a law firm representing victims of the breach, government or law enforcement agencies, or tech support. They often claim they need personal information to protect the data. If you get a message like this, don't click any links or attachments. If you experience identity theft or a scam related to a data breach, file a complaint with DATCAP. You can email or call with this information.
The National Report Card was released today, and it's raising concerns nationwide. The report shows American students are falling behind, and it says the pandemic isn't the only factor. Reading scores have dropped more than 80% over the past decade, and math scores have declined in most districts as well. That includes here at home in Wisconsin. According to the report, Wisconsin currently ranks 33rd out of 38 states. Reading scores have continued to fall, and math scores are stable. Students are now over half a grade level below 2019 reading levels. Districts including Sun Prairie are even further behind.
The Madison Metropolitan School District is expanding its 4K offering after a pilot full-day program saw a major increase in family interest.
New at 5, Lauren Abuzet spoke with district leaders and families about the young learners building skills before kindergarten.
Starting next school year, Madison families will have access to full-day 4K programs. MMSD says after testing the model at Olson Elementary School this year, demand quickly grew, leading the district to add even more classrooms and expand operations across the city. Colleen Whitten, the director of early learning, says the expansion is about giving younger students a strong start before they reach kindergarten.
We work on overall academics, we work on social emotional development, and we make sure that children are ready in all areas and for kindergarten.
MMSD says the play-based learning model focuses on learning letters, letter sounds, spelling names, and counting numbers.
It's our job as a school district to set up the environments to engage children in that play in a meaningful and purposeful way.
For some families, benefits are already showing. One mom and MMSD teacher says her child already went through the program last year and saw great results.
It's really cool to see, how he has grown in the last almost 9 months here.
She said it also helped with cost.
We all know daycare is very expensive, so it's super helpful to be able to have.
Another parent and MMSD 4K teacher says the program also helped working families who need a full day option that matches elementary school hours.
The full day option was really the only option I had.
District leaders encourage families to sign up early as interest in the 4K program grows. In Madison, I'm Lorna Abuzet.
For many teachers, this year's 2025-26 kindergarten class brought a new set of challenges. This class includes the children born in the early part of the COVID pandemic, and researchers say disturbances during that foundational time could have lasting impacts.
I think the kindergarten teachers this year went into this year knowing that while they tend to individualize their approach to kids at the developmental level, there was going to be more need for that because kids were in pretty different places with their social emotional learning.
Tonight at 10, Dana Fulton is digging deeper into the challenges and opportunities facing the COVID class.
President Donald Trump is on his second day of meetings with China's president. Coming up, how those critical talks are going.
Plus, Bikes for Kids is getting ready to launch. We're going to tell you more after this quick break.
A class born into isolation. Now, 27 News anchor Dana Fulton is digging deeper into the unique challenges facing area educators as 2020's COVID kids reach kindergarten. Tonight, only on 27 News at 10, we've got you covered.
Ashley's biggest Memorial Day sale is on now. Buy more, save more. Save up to $1,200 instantly. Or get 36 months financing with 0 interest. Shop sofas starting at only $399. Recliners start at $249. Only at Ashley.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today
a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
When finding a window replacement company you can trust seems impossible, call Next Door and Window. If you're looking for installers that will dramatically improve the efficiency and look of your home, we're right next door.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale, Friday, May 15th. Hy-Vee eggs, just 99 cents. Fresh strawberries, just $3.88. Bacon-wrapped sirloins, $3.99. Jack's Pizza, just $2.98. Hormel Black Label Bacon, just $2.99. Save on Doritos and more, Friday, May 15th. And every day, you'll find the same low prices online as in store. Only at Hy-Vee.
Stanley Steamer, the leader in carpet cleaning, offers additional services to make your space clean. We tackle dirt and buildup on all hard surface floors, deep clean upholstery, and eliminate harmful molds and allergens with our air duct cleaning service. Call today and have 3 rooms cleaned for $133.
The 27 Storm Track team. We track storms.
Fire crews responded to a fire in downtown Monroe this morning. Police say it was located on the east side of the downtown square. Fire crews were focused on the building housing Bartell's Tap. No injuries were reported. The Red Cross was there to help anyone who may be displaced.
Tonight, we know the name of the person who died in a house fire in Janesville on Sunday. Eugene Stewart was in the house on South Locust Street when it caught fire. Crews were able to rescue him from the second story and took him to the hospital, but he later died. Authorities haven't said how the fire started.
President Donald Trump is in his second day of meetings with Chinese President Xi Jinping. A Chinese readout said Xi warned the U.S. that mishandling Taiwan could be dangerous. The U.S. readout of the meeting said Xi and Trump also discussed trade. Today, Governor Tony Evers signed an executive order banning state workers from insider trading. Wisconsin does already have similar laws in place, but the order addresses alleged growing betting and use of non-public information to help workers or relatives.
Well, you might have noticed flags at half-staff today. Governor Tony Evers ordered that in honor of Hmong Lao Veterans Day. Wisconsin is home to the 3rd largest Hmong population in the country.
Well, for the 10th time in a row, Wisconsin ranked first in the nation for drug take-back collection. Around the state, collections totaled more than 1.4 million pounds of unwanted medication since 2010. During the latest round of drug take-back earlier this spring, Wisconsin took in more than 57,000 pounds of medication.
Today, animal rescues finished their effort to remove 1,500 beagles from Ridglan Farms. 100 dogs left the facility today. Several hundred dogs were not part of this deal and are still at Ridglan Farms. But the 1,500 that were part of the deal have been split between shelters, some here in southern Wisconsin and others across the nation.
Well, still ahead at 5, the first Madison night market of the season is underway right now on State Street. We've got you covered on how the market is shaping up this year, including tonight's theme.
And it's shaping up to be a pretty good night for the market. We're checking in with Cam for your 27 Storm Track forecast on the other side of the break.
Tired of cracked, dull concrete floors? Comer & Cross installs premium concrete coatings in just one day. We handle moving your items, and your new floor is backed by a lifetime warranty. Right now, take 50% off installation or pay 0% interest for 12 months. Call or visit comercross.com for your free flooring upgrade estimate today.
Wisconsin's families are underwater. I'm Tom Tiffany, dam tender on the Willow Flowage for 29 years, so I know how to stop the flow of waste and fraud in state government, defend our family farms, bring down the cost of housing by cutting property taxes, stopping Wall Street from buying our homes, lowering utility rates, and since Madison's solution to every problem is to drain your pocketbook, it's time to send in the dam man.
The Beauty Rest Memorial Day sale at Ashley. Save up to $1,000 on select Beauty Rest Black adjustable sets. Plus free delivery, 60-month special zero financing, and up to $200 MasterCard Rewards Card at Ashley.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped the team. Now with the Ram Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days. And a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Or it's auto show time. Purchase and get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $6,000 total bonus cash allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock.
For dorm room study sessions, your first apartment, family game nights, or your next DIY project, discover one-of-a-kind finds for every chapter only at Habitat Restore. Everyone's welcome at our East and West locations.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's biggest Memorial Day appliance sale is on now. Save up to 40% on doorbusters, like this 4-piece kitchen package starting at $18.49, plus 60-month special financing with no money down at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
Refresh your floors. Upgrade your garage, basement, or patio with Comer & Cross premium concrete coatings. We even handle moving your items. Built for durability, finished to impress. Take 50% off installation or no interest for 12 months. Call or visit comercross.com today.
A class born into isolation. Now, 27 News anchor Dana Fulton is digging deeper into the unique challenges facing area educators as 2020's COVID kids reach kindergarten. Tonight, only on 27 News at 10, we've got you covered.
27 Traffic Tracker, brought to you by Havish, and Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
About 200 students walked out of Watertown High School yesterday. They were protesting the school board's decision to ban an instrumental composition with LGBTQ+ ties from the upcoming spring concert. That concert is set for May 18th. Our Milwaukee affiliate reached out to the school board president, vice president, and clerk, and district administration. No one returned requests for comment.
Well, many UW students are preparing to graduate this weekend. UW Platteville and UW Whitewater students graduate on Saturday, along with Green Bay, Eau Claire, La Crosse, Oshkosh, Parkside, Stevens Point, Stout, and Superior. UW Milwaukee is the one school with ceremonies on Sunday. UW Madison and UW River Falls, they already had their commencements last weekend.
You might have heard of Meals on Wheels. Now, Bikes for Kids is getting ready to launch Meals on 2 Wheels. Starting in June, volunteers will deliver groceries from food pantries on bikes.
Our Gracie Tui has you covered on how this initiative will serve our community.
In a few weeks, volunteers will be loading up their e-bikes with over 100 pounds of groceries and heading out into the community. Meals on 2 Wheels will be delivering groceries from the River Food Pantry weekly from June through October. And joining me is the woman behind it all, Christy Goforth. Hello, Christy. Hi, Gracie. Very exciting program. And, you know, it's filling a lot of needs in our area. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Oh, it sure is. You know, we're in the transportation sector. So transportation's key to our lives and fully participating in society. And accessing food isn't easy for a lot of people. Getting there is the challenge. So we kind of developed a solution for a lot of things. We have a lot of volunteers who love to live on the saddle, but they also want to give back. So we created this Pedal with a Purpose idea. And there's also the social isolation that the people we're serving experience. And that is really real. And when we piloted this program in the fall and they saw us ride up on a bicycle, they couldn't believe it. They'd never seen anything like that. So there were just some great conversations and a great foundation for a relationship that would blossom probably over the summer.
Definitely. That's so awesome. And this program is pretty unique, not only to our area, but also the country, right?
Yeah, it really is. This is a big deal for City of Madison and Dane County area. I've found another program like this in Florida and one in Toronto, but haven't seen this really anywhere on the Midwest, that's for sure. And it really is addressing what's called the final mile or the last mile of food delivery. So if you think about where our avocados come from, or peaches, or watermelons, all those things, they've traveled an enormous distance. They've consumed a lot of energy and fuel. And so in this final mile, getting it to the doorstep, we're able to use this super green mode of transportation that's people-powered and really knock off those emissions and just really lean into sustainability.
Thanks for joining me, Christy.
Thank you so much.
They're always looking for more volunteers and funds to keep this program going and thriving in the coming weeks. Reporting in Madison, I'm Gracie Tui.
All right, Gracie, thank you. The Salvation Army of Dane County will receive a $2 million grant from the state to help build a new shelter for women and families. The new facility is designed to bring all Salvation Army shelter services under one roof. Demand for family shelter beds remains high, with dozens of families on a waiting list each night.
This new facility will allow us to serve up to 160 women each evening, and also increase the number of beds that we have serving families as well. And so it's a big need.
But the work is not done yet. The facility will cost $30 million. In addition to the state grant, the Salvation Army has also received $4 million in funding from the federal government.
Now, 27 Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hoffman.
Well, it has been nothing short of absolutely gorgeous across southern Wisconsin today. Plenty of sunshine, warmer weather. We'll all gladly take it as we begin to wrap up the work week. Higher pressure camped out over the Ohio Valley, sitting off to our south and east, supplying us with that sunshine and southerly wind flow. However, we are also tracking that cold front off to our west. That's going to start ushering in more of that cloud cover, maybe even some scattered rain chances as we head into the evening, the overnight hours, and early tomorrow morning. For the most part, though, it's the warmth that we're focused on, right? Temperatures today in the upper 60s and low 70s. In fact, the majority of us in those low 70s right now. Fond du Lac right around 67 degrees. There's your 70-degree Watertown, 73 in Lone Rock, 71 in Monroe. Temperatures right now anywhere between 5 and about 10 degrees warmer area-wide than we were yesterday at the same time. So absolutely gorgeous. And yes, it's always good to get that tower shot over downtown Madison. It's a beautiful day. Winds are calm out there, and we're seeing more of that sunshine. 70 degrees, winds from the southeast, 6 miles per hour, and dew-point values nearly 40 degrees lower than the actual air temperature, which will make for a particularly dry and pleasant evening ahead. If you're headed out to the Madison night market, the first of the season, 68 degrees right around 7 o'clock, 65 at 8, by 9 right around 62 degrees. We'll see gradually increasing cloud cover as that frontal boundary begins to inch ever closer. Now, the latest model data showing scattered rainfall on your future track as early as 9, 10 o'clock in the evening. Remember when I said those dew point values are nearly 40 degrees lower than the actual air temperature? It is going to take an absolute ton of rainfall before we see any organized chances of precip this evening. Maybe some light sprinkles after about 9, 10 o'clock. We can continue to see those chances of sprinkles into early tomorrow morning as temperatures sit fairly mild. We wake up the temps in the upper 50s tomorrow morning. Look at this, 60 degrees by 9 o'clock, back up to 63 by 10. Mostly cloudy skies early on, then the cloud cover clears away. We look at decreasing cloud cover, southerly winds, and even warmer temperatures. Peak temperatures tomorrow back up into the upper 70s. Some of us could reach the low 80s come tomorrow afternoon. We should top out right around 78 degrees in Madison come tomorrow. Now, the very first Rally Madison game, it is a preseason friendly against Chicago House AC, but the very first time Rally is going to take the pitch at Breeze Stevens tomorrow evening. That'll be at 6:30. Temperatures around kickoff sitting just around the mid to upper 70s, mainly clear skies. It should be a perfect evening whether you're headed out to Breeze Stevens, setting a mine down in Stoughton. I'll be live tomorrow evening in Stoughton for setting a mine. But late Friday night, we're talking 10, 11, midnight, storm chances move back in. Bit of a different setup here. On Friday night, early Saturday morning, thunderstorm activity feeding off of our warmth, and this time with more humidity in the forecast, may generate some small hail, maybe some gusty winds, so much so that the Storm Prediction Center has placed the majority of the region under a 1 on the threat index for late Friday night. Best chances up to that potential strong to severe storms, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Friday night, early Saturday morning. That won't be the last chance of potentially strong to severe storms. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, each one of those days, a threat of potentially strong to severe storms.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save, like low prices in every aisle. Plus, you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the app and earn fuel points to save up to $2 per gallon at the pump. Discover more ways to save big. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
With Sittin' to Mine, all of your favorite events and food stands are returning. Check out StoughtonFestivals.com for your official Sittin' to Mine information.
Ashley's biggest Memorial Day sale is on now. Buy more, save more. Save up to $1,200 instantly. Or get 36 months financing with 0 interest. Shop sofas starting at only $399. Recliners start at $249. Only at Ashley.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
There's a Chevy for everyone to see the USA. SUVs that put more within reach, affordable EVs that open up the map, and trucks that never compromise.
Get this low-mileage lease on this 2026 Chevy Trax for around $249 per month. Or get 2.9% APR on all 2026 Chevy Trax models.
Get an 11% rebate now at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life. CleanDeff is a diesel exhaust fluid approved for use in all diesel SCR engines. A 2.5-gallon jug is a value of $6.99 after rebate. Help prevent costly repairs with Shell Rotella T6 heavy-duty diesel motor oil. It offers better fuel economy, excellent wear protection, and improved deposit control. Pick up a gallon jug today for a value of $19.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. When you need to communicate, you can communicate.
America's best network needs off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. Plus, over the past 5 years, T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T. And enjoy a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans.
The value that we get with T-Mobile is excellent.
You'll find more ways to save every day at Pick 'n Save. Right now, Black Angus sirloin tip or rump roast are just $6.99 a pound with your card. And select varieties of Land O'Lakes butter are $3.49 each with your card. Pick 'n Save, proudly serving Wisconsin since 1872.
Tonight, President Trump's China summit, the war with Iran, and now a stark warning from China to the U.S. David Muir reporting live from Beijing. Plus, the hantavirus outbreak, 3 people being monitored in the U.S. taken to the hospital. World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched newscast in America.
Well, UW Health is looking to address the healthcare worker shortage by developing a new nonprofit organization to bolster the workforce. Work Forward was announced today. It is the first employer-based intermediary in healthcare. It will align employers, educators, governing bodies, and other organizations to create development goals and outcomes.
UW-Madison Chancellor Jennifer Mnuchin is saying goodbye to the university. There was a farewell party this afternoon at the Memorial Union Terrace. Mnuchin also posted a farewell letter. She says serving as UW's chancellor has been one of the greatest privileges of her life. She is headed to New York City to serve as the president of Columbia University.
Well, right now, you're taking a live look at the Beltline at John Nolan Drive here in Madison. Later tonight, part of John Nolan will be closed to traffic. The closure starts at 11 p.m. and will go until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is needed for a concrete bridge deck pour. During the closure, traffic will be detoured between Olin Avenue and North Shore Drive.
If you've ever wanted to know more about an outdoor activity like kayaking or birding, now is your chance. On Saturday, the Explore the Outdoors Expo will be at the Havenwood State Forest in Milwaukee. You can drop by anytime between 10 and 3. Experts will provide an overview of activities, including equipment needs and safety precautions. No experience is needed to attend.
Well, right now, Madison School and Community Recreation is celebrating 100 years. The program brings free art and play opportunities to local parks and playgrounds. Kickoff events for this year's celebration start on Monday, June 15th at Brittingham Park. Zootopia 2 will be playing starting at 6:45 that evening to kick off the celebration.
Food scrap recycling at the South Madison Farmers Market will return on Tuesday. Drop-off is free. Food scraps include coffee grounds, eggshells, and fruit and vegetable scraps. At the tent, you can get a free bucket to carry those. You can also get guides and stickers to explain the collection goal. The South Madison Farmers Market is on the corner of South Park Street and West Wingrid Drive.
The Garver Food Truck Friday is returning for its 3rd season. More than 30 food trucks will be participating, including new additions like Curd Girl and Runnin' on Empty. The food trucks will be at Garver Feed Mill every Friday evening from May 22nd through October 2nd.
The Setendamai Festival will return to Stoughton this weekend, celebrating Norwegian heritage. On Saturday afternoon at 2, you'll be able to see them at Division and Main Street. And then there will be 2 performances on Sunday. Those will be at the high school at 3:45 and 5:30. The Setendamai Parade will start at 1:30 Sunday on Main Street. Well, right now, the Madison Night Market is underway on State Street in downtown Madison.
Yeah, more than 100 vendors are there. The market runs until 9, so you still have time to head on over.
Yeah, this week's market is celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. In just a couple minutes, there will be a Tibetan dance performance, and at 7, there will be a lion dance and kung fu demo. We're taking a live look at the festival, at the night market right now. Cam, it's a nice night for people to be out there.
It really is. It's going to be a beautiful evening, really no matter where you are across southern Wisconsin. Temperatures are looking quite pleasant for that night market. Temperatures by 7 down to 68, 62 degrees as that event comes to an end later on this evening. Chance of some showers late this evening into early tomorrow morning, but a primarily dry Friday, 78 your high temperature tomorrow. Shower storms late tomorrow night after 10 o'clock. Some could be strong, potentially severe. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, additional chances of showers and thunderstorms, additional chances of severe weather as well. Kind of a bumpy forecast.
Yeah, a lot to keep an eye on over the next few days. All right. Thanks, Cam. Thanks for watching.
All right, World News is next. We'll see you back here at